crazy.
First, first I play the continuous spell Dark Contract with the Gates.
Okay.
And I'll activate Dark Contract with the Gates effect, so will allow me to add a double D monster from my deck to my hand.
No, you good.
And the monster I'll be adding is Griffin. Next, I'll normal summon the tuner monster Double D Orthros. And now, because I have a Double D monster on my field, I can special summon this card from my hand. Double D Griffin. Now I'll use Orthros and Griffin to link summon. And I'll bring out Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh's effect now activated. This card special summon. I get to place two different Double D Pendulum monsters with different names in the Pendulum zones. Then I take 1,000 points of damage afterwards, and afterwards I'm locked into summoning DD monsters for the rest of the turn. And I'll be placing Double D Scale Surveyor and my go Triple D Divine King Rage. Now I take 1,000 points of damage. Let's see. Next, I'll activate my continuous spell Dark Contract with the Swamp King. And afterwards, I will Pendulum Summon for my extra deck Griffin and Orthros. Now Griffin's effect activates. If this card depends on summon, I can discard a Double D card or a Dark Contract card, then draw one card. Once. So I'll discard Double D Lamia and draw one card. Now then. I'll overlay my level 4 Griffin and Orthros to Exceed Summon. Into Triple D Wave King Caesar. Next, I'll overlay my Caesar to Exceed Summon into Triple D Martin King Town. Because Caesar was a rank 5, I can Exceed Summon this card using its alternative by using a rank 4 Triple D monster on my field. Next, I'll activate Martian King Tail's effect. I detach one card from itself, then target one monster on the field and decrease his attack and defense points by 1,000. And if I do, my opponent takes 1,000 points of damage. So I'll be targeting Tail itself, and it will take 1,000 points of effect damage. Next, I'll overlay Tail to Exceed another Triple D monster for my extra. Triple D Device King Goose Monsters. Next, I'll activate Dark Contract with the Swamp King's effect to Fusion Summon. So, I'll banish Griffin from my grave and send Gilgamesh to the graveyard. And I will Fusion Summon into Triple D Flame King Genghis. Next, I'll set one card face down and end my turn.
Okay, I withdraw. Okay, so remind me again what Machinix does.
Machinix is more like it's more like a monster taker based on like the monster effect that's being used. And it's once per chain. Normally, my deck requires 2 level 10 Fiend types, but I can also exceed summon this card using a Triple D monster on my field as its material.
And so what's this effect to take a monster?
Once per chain, when a monster card my opponent controls activates its effect, the quick effect is either detach 2 materials from this card or destroy a Dark Contract card on my field, and if I do, I can attach that opponent's card to this one as material.
Alright, so since I have no monsters on the field, I will special summon Speedroid Terratop from my hand in defense. Terratop's effect on summon to add a Speedroid from my deck to my hand. So, I will be grabbing Speedroid Colonel Clackers. And then I will normal summon Speedroid Horsestilts to the field. Horsestilts effect on summon to summon another monster from my hand that's level 4 or below.
Alright.
I'll be bringing out Speedroid Red-Eye Dice in defense. Red-Eye Dice effect on summon. We will change Horsestilts level between a number between 1 and 6. So I'll go with level 2. And I'll synchro for 3 into High Speedroid Corpse Shooter. And Corpse Shooter effect on summon. He lets me bring back both the monsters I used to synchro summon it.
Alright.
So Red-Eye Dice returns to the field. And I can use Dice, and I can use Dice's effect again. So I'll change my Horsestilts to a level 6. I'll go ahead and sync up to 7.
So Red-Eye Dice is not a once per turn effect, right?
No, it is not a once per turn. I love that. I will synchro summon Clear Wing Fast Dragon.
Alright. And on Clear Wing. Now then, any other effects that resolve after, like, Clear Wing Fast Dragon summon?
No.
In that case, I'll reveal my trap card Triple D Headhunt. Because I control Triple D monster, I can target a face-up monster my opponent controls and take control of it until the end phase of the next turn. But that monster's effects are negated, and it cannot declare an attack. And if it's a monster special summon from the extra deck, that monster is treated as a Triple D monster. And my target shall be your Clear Wing Fast Dragon.
Okay, cool. In response, I'll use Fast Dragon's effect to negate your Divisor King's effect and drop his attack to 0 for the rest of the turn.
In that case, in response to that, I will choose to destroy Dark Contract with Swamp, since it's quick effect. And I will... What other monsters do you have on your field?
I have Corpse Shooter and Terratop, both in defense.
I'll attach your Corpse Shooter to Machinus as its material.
Okay.
And now with the chain resolution, doing Fast Dragon, now I'll fight from my side until the end of the next turn.
Okay. Alright, well guess what? Since I have a Wind Attribute monster on the field, I can special summon Speedroid Taketanbo from my hand in defense mode. And then I will use Taketanbo's effect, Tribute for cost, to summon a tuner monster from my deck directly to the field. I will summon Speedroid Denden Daiko Duke in defense mode. Alright. I will tune Daiko Duke with Speedroid Terratop. I will synchro summon Stardust Charge Warrior in defense. Charge Warrior effect on summon, he allows me to draw 1 card. Love to see it, love to see it. Okay. I'll use Daiko Duke's effect in the grave. By banishing it, I can bring back a tuner monster from my graveyard. So I'll return Red-Eye Dice in defense mode. Then I'll play the spell card Synchro Creed. Since I have a Synchro monster on the field, I can draw 1 more card. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and play Harpy's Feather Duster to sweep away all your spells and traps. So wait a sec, with Headhunt gone, does Clearwing Fast Dragon return to my field or no?
Oh no, Headhunt wasn't a continuous effect. It was already in the graveyard by the time the resolve had finished occurring.
So Fast Dragon is still on your side?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and play the spell card Speed Recovery. This allows me to bring back a Speedroid from my graveyard. Yeah.
There you
We'll go ahead and bring back the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We'll go ahead and bring back Take Tombor in defense mode. Then I'll tune Red-Eye Dice with Take Tombor to Synchro Summon High Speedroid Puzzle in defense mode. Next, I'll set Colonel Clackers in the Pendulum Zone, and I will use Colonel Clackers' Pendulum effect. So, by banishing Take Tombor from my graveyard, I can take a different Speedroid Pendulum monster and place it in the opposite Pendulum Zone. So I will place Wing Synchron in the Pendulum Zone. And then I will use Wing Synchron's Pendulum effect, destroy him and Colonel Clackers to summon Clearwing Synchro Dragon from my extra deck. Bam! Right. And then Colonel Clackers will be chain 1, Wing Synchron chain 2 from the extra deck. So first of all, when Wing Synchron goes to my extra deck, I get to send a Speedroid spell or trap from my deck to the graveyard. So I'll send Speedroid Clearwing Wonder to the grave, and Colonel Clackers allows me to summon another Colonel from my deck, and this one becomes a tuner monster. Now I will tune my level 2 Colonel Clackers and my level 6 as Charge Warrior. Synchro Summon High Speedroid Kite Drake. Kite Drake effect on summon, so all cards on your field lose their effects permanently. I'll go ahead and move to battle. Clearwing Synchro Dragon with 25 will attack your Divisor King. And hold up. Yo, I know your Divisor King is stronger, but by banishing Colonel Clackers from my extra deck, Clearwing gains 7.
Actually, one reminder. Because of your Clearwing Fast Dragon's effect earlier, its attack points was already reduced to 0 and its effects are negated.
Oh, you're right. I'm tripping, my fault. Well, for more damage, I'll banish Colonel Clackers from my extra deck to give Clearwing 700 attack points, putting him at 32. And then High Speedroid Kite Drake will attack Genghis. Okay. Yeah, so I'll put one card face down and end my turn.
I'll draw for turn. Anything on my standby phase?
No.
Alright. In that case, I'll use your clear wing fast dragon that's still treated as a Triple D monster to be summoned into Triple D Divisor King Deuce mounting against defensively.
Okay.
Next, I play the continuous spell Dark Contract with the Gate. Next, I'll activate the effect to search for a Double D monster to add from my deck to hand. Response?
Yeah, that's good. No, you got that.
In that case, I'll add Double D Savant Copernicus. Next, I'll normal summon Copernicus. Effect on summon. If this card is normal or special summon, I can send a Double D or Dark Contract card from my deck to the graveyard other than itself. Response?
No response yet.
In that case, I will send Double D Necro Slime from my deck to the graveyard. Counter attack.
Good. Top 5.
Alright. Next, I'll use Copernicus and Machinex to link summon. Going into another Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh's effect on summon. To place 2 different Double D Pendulum monsters in the Pendulum Zone.
Okay.
I'll use Scale 6 Double D Cerberus and Scale 1 Double D Count Surveyor, and afterwards I'll take 1,000 damage.
So you're down to 1,800.
Yep. Now then, next I will Pendulum Summon. But before that, I'll use Double D Necro Slime in the graveyard. I can banish it along with at least one other Triple D monster to Fusion Summon. Or Double D.
Okay.
I'll banish Necro Slime and Marksman Kintail from the grave. And I will Fusion Summon into Triple D Flame King Genghis. Now I will Pendulum Summon. Double D Scale Surveyor. Double D Savant Copernicus from the extra deck. And from my hand, Double D Savant Kepler. Now then. Kepler's effect for Chainlink 1, Scale Surveyor's effect for Chainlink 2, Flame King Genghis' effect for Chainlink 3. Response for Genghis' effect?
Yes. Clearwing Synchro Dragon Chainlink 4 to negate Genghis' effect, destroy him, and then gain all 2,000 of its attack to my dragon until the end of the turn.
Yep. And now Scale Surveyor, if this card is normal or special summon, I can make this card a level 4. And with Savant Kepler is normal or special summon, I can either target one other Double D card in my field and return it to the hand, or add a Dark Contract card from my deck to my hand. I will choose to add a Dark Contract card from my deck to my hand.
Okay.
I will use add Dark Contract with Patent License.
That's the field spell, right?
Yeah. In that case, I'll activate my field spell Dark Contract with Patent License. Next, I'll activate Double D Lami's effect from the graveyard. Because it's there or in my hand, I can send a Double D or Dark Contract card to my hand or face up the field to my graveyard other than itself. Then I can special summon it. But when it leaves the field afterwards, it's banished. I'll use Savant Kepler, Double D Savant Copernicus, my now level 4 Scale Surveyor due to its own effect, and Double D Lamia to Synchro Summon. Actually, no.
Hey, like, oh shit, dropping one for the gold. I was getting hyped for a minute, like, hold on, let him cook.
Not much I can do at this point. I'll have to end my turn.
Alright, I will draw. I'll go ahead and activate the spell Synchro Creed. This time, since I have 3 Synchro monsters on the field, I can draw 2 cards. I'll use the effect of Speed Recovery in my graveyard. By banishing it, I can return a Speedward monster from my grave back to my hand. So I'll return Red-Eyed Dice to my hand. Then I'll use the effect of Horse Stilts. By banishing Horse Stilts from the grave, I can send a Wind monster in my deck to the graveyard. So I will send... bam! Speedward Hard Turbo to the graveyard. Then I'll normal summon Red-Eyed Dice to the field. Yeah, I'm not going to use Red-Eyed Dice on some effect. I will instead tune Red-Eyed Dice with my level 4 High Speed Blood Puzzle to Synchro summon my High Speed Blood Chambara. Yeah. Then I'll play the spell Speed Recovery from my hand, and I'll use it to bring back Red-Eyed Dice from the grave one more time. I'll use Red-Eyed Dice's on summon effect to change Chambara's level into... we'll go level 2. Yes. Yep. So I will tune Red-Eyed Dice with Healing Synchro Dragon and Chambara. I will Synchro summon level 10 Satellite Warrior. So, Satellite Warrior will be chain 1 on the field, and Chambara will be chain 2 from my graveyard. When Chambara goes to the grave, I can return the Speedward card that was banished back to my hand. So I'll go ahead and take back Speed Recovery, and due to Satellite Warrior's effect, for every Synchro monster that's in my graveyard, I can destroy 1 card on the field. God damn, that is 6 monsters in my graveyard. Read them a week. That is 6 Synchro monsters in my grave, so I can destroy 6 cards on the field. So Let's start with those four in the main monster zone. Your Abyss King Gilgamesh, and your Pad License Field spell.
And now Gilgamesh's effect activates when it's destroyed. Because it's destroyed by my opponent's card with more effect. I can special summon a double D monster from my extra deck or graveyard in defense mode.
Okay.
And I will bring out Triple D Super Doom King Bright Armageddon.
And what does he do?
My opponent cannot target monsters I control with card effects. If another monster is normal or special summoned while this monster is on the field, outside the damage deck, I can make my opponent choose a potential monster they control, and all other monsters they currently control have their effects negated.
What if I don't have a potential monster? Yeah, what if I don't have a potential monster?
Then your only other option would be to negate its effect when a monster on your field will be summoned without a potential monster on your field.
Okay, well, here's a little tidbit you should know. For each card that was just destroyed, Satellite Warrior gains 1,000 attack points permanently. He destroys 6, so he gets 6,000 points, putting him at 8,500. And then I'll go ahead and play my face down card, Penance of Revolution. And I will go ahead and move to battle. High Speed Warrior Kite Drake will attack Bright Armageddon. What's Bright Armageddon? Its defense is 3,000. That's cool, because that's why I played this. Due to Penance of Revolution's effect, when my Synchro monster battles your monster, yours is instantly destroyed. And then Satellite Warrior will attack you directly.
Yep. And that's game 1.
Alright.
For my first move, I'll set 2 cards face down. Next, I'll play the spell card Foolish Burial, allowing me to send a monster from my deck to the blue.
Okay.
And I'll choose Double D Necrocell. Next, I'll discard Double D Scale Surveyor from my hand to special summon Double D Count Surveyor from my hand in defense mode. And next, if this card was normal or special summon, I get to add a Double D monster with 0 attack or defense points to my hand. Response?
No response.
And I will choose to add Double D Savant Kepler. Now I will normal summon Double D Savant Kepler. I'll activate its effect to search for a Dark Contract card from my deck and add it to my hand. And I will choose Dark Contract to negate. Now I'll activate the continuous spell Dark Contract with the Gates. Now I'll use the effect to add a Double D monster from my deck to my hand.
Okay.
Because the Double D monster is field, I get to special summon Double D Griffin from my hand to the field.
Okay.
Next, I'll use Kepler and Griffin to link summon. Into my link 2, Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh. Now I'll activate Gilgamesh's effect on summon. I'll place 2 different Triple D I'll place 2 DD Pendulum monsters from my deck in the Pendulum zones. Then I take 1,000 points of damage afterwards. Cutter tap. Alright. Now then. I'll use Double D Necrosansifer from my graveyard and banish it, along with one other Double D monster in my graveyard to fusion set. Bringing out Triple D Flame King Genghis. Next, I'll Pendulum Summon Double D Griffin in defense position. Next, I'll overlay my Gilgamesh to bring out Triple D Devisor King Boots Locking X in defense. Next, I'll link Genghis and Griffin to bring out my second Gilgamesh. With that, I will end my turn.
Okay. I will draw. Okay. So we got Machine X, 2 face downs, that's it.
Machinex, Scale Surveyor, Gilgamesh, Dark Conjure with Fates, Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok for my Pendulum Zone, Go Triple D Divine Zero King Rage for my other Pendulum Zone, and 2 face down spell effects.
And what is Divine King Zero Rage's effect in the Pendulum Zone?
If I would take effect damage, I take no damage. If I normal summon a level 5 or higher Double D monster, I can do it without tribute. I can use each of its Pendulum effects once per turn.
Okay. And how much defense does Scale Surveyor or Count Surveyor have?
2,000.
Alright. So for my first move, I will discard a card to activate the spell card Speedroid Wheel. This spell allows me to roll the dice. Nice. Now we're talking. We got a 6. Okay. So now I can summon 2 monsters from my deck whose total level equals the number I rolled, but their effects are negated. So I will bring out. Okay. Let's see here. I'll bring out my level 3 Daiko Du and my level 3 Terratop, both in defense mode. Then I'll tune Daiko Du with Terratop to Synchro Summon Stardust Charge Warrior. I'll put him in defense mode.
Alright.
And Charge Warrior effect on summon, he allows me to draw 1 more card.
In response to that, I reveal my counter trap Solemn Strike. I'll pay 1,500 of my life points to negate and destroy your Synchro monster.
Wow. Okay. Aggressive. No problem. I'll use Monster Reborn. And I'll use it to bring back Terratop from my Raven defense mode. Effect on summon to add a Speedroid from my deck to my hand.
Go ahead.
Hell yeah. Go ahead, add. There you go. go ahead add double yo-yo. Bam! Add double yo-yo to my hand.
Alright.
Then I will normal summon double yo-yo. Effect on summon to bring back a monster from my grave that's level 3 or below.
In response, I will reveal my other face-down card. My quick play spell, Forbidden Droplet. With this, I can send any number of other cards from my hand and or field to the graveyard. Then I can choose that many fate monsters my opponent controls until the end phase of this turn. All monsters have their attack points halved, and their effects will also be negated as a result. In response to this card activation, my opponent cannot activate cards or the effective cards with the same original type as the card sent to the graveyard to activate. So I'll ditch Gilgamesh and Dark Contract with the gate from my field to the grave, negating both of your Speedroid monsters for the rest of this turn, with their attack points cut in half.
That's cool with me. I will special summon Take Tombor from my hand because I have a wind monster. Use this effect, tribute for cost, to summon a tuner from deck. So, and hello, Red-Eyed Dice in defense mode. And I will use Dice's effect on summon. So, I will change Double Yo-Yo to a level 2 monster. Okay, so we'll go ahead and synchro for 3 into High Speed Roy Cork Shooter. Cork Shooter effect on summon, bringing back both the monsters I used to summon it. So Red-Eyed Dice and Double Yo-Yo will return to the field. I'll use Dice's effect on summon again. This time I'll change Terratop to a level 6. Synchro for 7 into Clear Wing Fast Dragon. I'll use Fast Dragon's effect on Machine X, negating his effects. Drop his attack to 0. Then I will use Daiko Duke's effect from Grave. I will banish him to bring back Red-Eyed Dice from my graveyard. And use his effect once again. This time I'll change Double Yo-Yo to a level 3. And I'll go ahead and synchro for 4 into High Speed Roy Puzzle in defense mode. And then I'll tune Cork Shooter with Clear Wing Fast Dragon. Synchro summon Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Next, I'll set Colonel Clackers in the Pendulum Zone and activate its effect. By banishing Double Yo-Yo from my graveyard, I get to play Speedroid Wing Synchron in the Pendulum Zone. So with Scale 4 Wing Synchron, Scale 8 Colonel Clackers, I can summon monsters between levels 5 and 7. I will Pendulum Summon Clear Wing Fast Dragon back to the field. Then I'll use Colonel Clacker's effect to destroy him. I'll use Wing Synchron effect, to destroy him and Colonel. To summon the original Clear Wing Synchro Dragon to the field. Colonel chain 1, Wing Synchron will be chain 2. To send Speedroid Clear Wing Wonder in my deck to the grave. And special summon another Colonel from my deck in defense mode as a tuner monster. Then I'll tune my level 2 Colonel with my level 4 High Speed Roid Puzzle. To synchro summon High Speed Roid Kendama. Now I'll activate Kendama's special ability. By banishing Speedroid Block and Roll from my graveyard, you take 500 points of damage. Alright. I will move to battle. High-speed roar Kendama will attack Count Surveyor, and Kendama deals piercing damage when your monster's in defense. So what's your monster's defense?
2,000.
2,000?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 200. Then Clearwing Synchro Dragon will attack Machine X, and I'll use Colonel Quacker effect, banish it from your extra deck to give Clearwing 700 points, putting him at 3,200. And then Crystal Clearwing will attack you directly for 3,000. And then Clearwing Fast Dragon attacks directly for 2,500.
And that's him.